Well, isn't this video one of the great ways to start off a new year? So yeah, I'm pretty sure many of you guys are really familiar with this certain YouTuber called SuperMarioLogan. He's been on YouTube for the past few years and has like millions of subscribers and lots of channels, and many people enjoy him. I actually used to enjoy him, but now when I see his videos, it's just not really fun to watch anymore. I don't even watch him I barely watch him nowadays. But yeah. So in today's video, we are going to be discussing all the problems that SML has been having and why I don't watch his YouTube videos anymore and why I don't really support or watch them as much. So yeah, here we go. For one of the first few reasons why I don't watch SML anymore is because nowadays his videos are just really boring on some par and they're just really not fun to watch, and mainly for many certain reasons. His videos nowadays are just plain boring, they're not fun, and just after a few minutes of me watching the video, I just get so bored I almost fall asleep. Well, not really. I mean, usually I just leave after watching 5 minutes of one of his videos. But yeah, his videos, they're just not fun to watch anymore. And to be more specific, he mainly just uses the same characters for every single video, like Junior, Joseph, Cody, that one character that we all know that really ruined his channel, Jeffy, and just when you see the same characters in like every video of a certain channel that you like on YouTube, wouldn't it really get a little boring because it's just not fun to watch anymore? It's just plain just not good. Me starting to not like SML as much anymore started to begin back in 2016 to 17 because that's when his channel started to go downhill. Ever since he added Jeffy to his channel, his videos were really just never the same. I mean, back in the days, I was a huge fan of SML because his videos really got a laugh out of me, and they were just really fun to watch. But nowadays, it's the complete opposite of all that. His videos are really boring nowadays, he keeps on using the same jokes, he keeps using the same characters, and overall, it's just not fun to watch. But now, we are about to get into reasons why SML is really boring now. And not really boring, just not fun to watch. One of the reasons why I think his channel is just really boring and not fun to watch is because, like I said before, he uses the same characters, the same jokes, the same props, and pretty much the same of everything throughout his whole YouTube career. And especially when you have characters like Jeffy, Mr. Goodman, Rosalina, Brooklyn Guy, and Junior, who always do their silly little jokes that just go on for a long amount of time, and then they just get boring and just broke the camel's back. The huge problem is that the good jokes only last on for about 2 minutes throughout the video, but the bad jokes go on throughout the whole entire videos. I mean, it's just really weird because people that I talk to nowadays don't really know SML. Like, every time I ask them, have you heard of a YouTube channel called SML? Some of them say no. Some of them say I don't watch him anymore. And some say just, who is that? And like, what is him? And they even say his channel just got really bad nowadays. Even some of my friends who actually know who this YouTuber is say they just left the whole community years ago when they added a few characters and certain things that they did not like. So did I, but I just actually stuck around for the past few years to see if anything would change. But it turns out nothing changed. Everything was just the same. Bad characters, bad jokes, bad everything. I really don't know how this channel could have gotten in any worse state, but really, it's just bad to watch. Now, I actually remember back in the days when I used to watch this channel, it was just one of those Mario Plush channels that just tried to do something new every time, and that's what made it a fun channel to watch. Nowadays, this just really doesn't feel like SML anymore. It just feels like a whole Plush channel that just tries to copy what other people do, and just has a really toxic community and just doesn't really bring much desire. Well, now that we've gotten into some reasons why SML got boring nowadays, let's get into some other reasons why they're boring. Mainly because some of the characters. One of the biggest characters that kind of just ruined the channel completely was, of course, none other than Jeffy. Like, some of the humor that goes on in Jeffy's mouth just comes off rather disgusting and annoying. Now, the kind of jokes that I'm talking about that Jeffy does are his usual stuff, which are, why? And why you do that? And just all his boogers and poop and spanking his diaper. That's just really not fun to watch. I mean, would you really find it funny if Jeffy just sat on the couch and spanked his diaper for the past 10 minutes? And would that be just, it'd just be really boring. Not just boring, it would also be just come off rather being annoying. And I know this is really hard to believe, but Jeffy actually has a fan base and people that actually appreciate him. And I just really get confused as to why people actually enjoy this character. Now, this is just my opinion, and I know that people are actually going to get really upset with me because I say Jeffy's a bad character, but people just gotta learn to handle one's opinions. People clearly just can't do that nowadays because they know how much they like their favorite character and how much they hate people ranting about that said character. Then you got characters like Bowser Jr., Bowser, Jackie Chu, Cody, Joseph, and Mr. Goodman that just really come off as also annoying characters. Not all of them, just a little bit of some of them. I just really don't find it really fun to just watch these characters do these same jokes over and over. It just really gets out of hand. Even the new characters that they try to bring out, like this character with the glasses, I forgot his name, but that just goes to show that some of these new characters are really forgettable, and they just come off just as annoying as some of the other characters like Jeffy and Jr. And even times that they try to bring back old characters that we watch nowadays, they also have some annoying jokes that just kind of ruin their characters. Oh, and did I mention that we still haven't gotten the Super Mario Logan movie yet? Like, seriously, Logan, when is that coming out? You promised us so many times, and you just never keep your promise. I'm sorry, Logan, but I really cannot defend you on all these points I'm making. And do not even get me started on these ugly abomination things. Now, these human puppet characters really ruined everything for SML. Now, how can I put this nicely? Oh, I know. The human characters are the most ugliest things I've ever seen in the whole world. And in any case, this is all he does nowadays. He uses all these characters like Jeffy and Jr. in almost every video that he does. Like, seriously, make some new characters or bring back some other old characters and use those other jokes you used in the old videos. But if you just milk it with all these new characters and just boring characters that we don't really care for, it's just not gonna work out in a way. I honestly think that Logan should just stop with these same old jokes and, of course, get rid of Jeffy. Now, I know there's actually going to be some people telling me that Jeffy actually has a fan base, which is still hard to believe. But, and there's actually people who love Jeffy, and if Logan got rid of him, it would just make people mad and he would lose subscribers. But is it worth it? Like, Logan himself actually said that he hated the Jeffy character and just hated him and really didn't want him. As a matter of fact, Jeffy's the one that caused his channel to get demonetized and age restricted back in 2017. Now I've actually just spent longer than I needed to on this part with some characters not being fun to watch anymore. Like, back in the days, there was a video called Jeffy's Tantrum, and in that video, Jeffy actually tries to hang himself. Yeah, I couldn't really make this up even if I tried. And then some kid saw it, and then some woman got upset that her kid actually tried to hang himself because he saw Jeffy do it. And when I found out about this information, I was like, okay, these people are just really taking it too far. Like, really, the mother is just honestly stupid. Like, she is really supposed to be paying attention to what their kids are supposed to be watching on YouTube. If anything, let the stupid kid hang himself, because he clearly doesn't know what he's doing, and he's just gonna learn what he's just stupid enough to what he's actually doing and becoming. And things just only get even better because Logan just has to keep switching to different channels because his original channels, like SuperMarioLogan, aren't really making any money because YouTube took off the ads on his videos. So he then had to switch to SuperLuigiLogan, which honestly things were getting back on track, but things still got bad. As whenever Logan uploaded a video on SuperLuigiLogan, it would just get demonetized like immediately after it was uploaded. Then he had to move on to SuperBowserLogan, which is the channel that he's still using up to date. And it's not really, nothing has been going wrong completely, but I guarantee you bad things are going to happen later on. And most of the fans of SML nowadays are just little kids that just really want Jeffy videos and no other characters. And just barely any adults or teens my age just want original characters without Jeffy in them. A lot of videos from SML nowadays are literally just filler. Just plain out filler. And I just feel really bad for Mario in these videos because in all of the videos that he's in, he always gets tortured in a way. Mainly from Mr. Goodman and Jeffy and Rosalina and many other characters as well. Like Mr. Goodman, he comes to Mario's house almost all the time to get Mario's house payment and stuff. And if Mario doesn't pay his house payment, Mr. Goodman threatens Mario that he's gonna bite his BALLS off or his NUTS off. Yeah, I'm not saying those words, just spell them out and you'll understand what they mean. Like, pretty much all the SML videos back in 2020 were just really just plain bad filler. I honestly think they're running out of ideas for videos at this point, because mainly in most of the videos back in 2020, they were using some of the same things. Yeah, but now we're actually going to get onto some different points on why SML is actually bad nowadays. There are so many other bad things that have happened to them, and it's just really bad once you think about it completely. The whole problem with SML as a whole is that Logan has just really lost creativity. He just is mainly forced and just holding on to make inappropriate jokes and some bad jokes that go on for the longest amount of time, and they're just mostly just really bad. And after he just keeps using bad jokes, it just goes on forever. Almost everything in their videos is just really, really bad nowadays. And this other point is just doesn't really have anything to do with the channel and Plush videos in particular, but Logan and his crew are just really going through some bad times right now. Mainly they just keep arguing, like he broke up with Chili, which we're not really going to get into that much. But yeah, he just has lots of issues with his crew, and Chris, or Pablo, the voice actor of Brooklyn guy, Cody, he's just pretty much the only actor of the whole SML thing that just is really holding it all together now. And yeah, ever since Logan and Chili broke up, the channel just really fell down the hill because those two, not just were completely 100% perfect, but I feel they just kind of made the whole channel just become a better, decent, good-looking kind of way. So, yeah, basically the last few years of SML's they just been complete garbage. They've been having problems ever since 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, and in this year in 2021, things will just probably become even more stupid and just garbage. But barely any of the new fans nowadays of SML, they just don't really get to see the whole problems that they are having. And also, may I remind some of you that SML is kind of the cause of some other YouTubers that I actually liked. Mainly, there was a channel called GameCube Dude 300, and I really loved that channel, but back in 2017, Logan and Lavelle just got really upset about what GameCube Dude did, and they just kind of shriveled him to take down the channel, and he just didn't really want to put up with SML anymore nowadays, and I don't blame him at any point. And let's be completely honest, Logan just does these videos for money. That kind of explains why most of the videos are bad nowadays, because Logan just only does it for money, and he just tries to like that. This can also kind of explain why some of the bad jokes actually last longer, so that the videos can get over the 10 or 15 minute mark, and then Logan would get paid and put all the ads on the videos for. If SML doesn't change, the channel will just probably end up dying or just will be damaged beyond repair. Because there's honestly no way the channel can get fixed right now. Not even the videos. Because they just get more bad every time. I have so little respect for the videos, channel, and cast members now. Because of just how bad the channel has just gotten. And Logan is just pretty much holding back his channel right now. Because of just really how toxic most of his fans are. If anything, he should probably just stop making these videos because now they just won't really get him far. I mean, yeah, people will still watch them and he'd get millions of views, but those are just probably from us normal used to be fans that don't really watch his videos nowadays, and probably mostly from Jeffy fans and other fans that actually just like those boring jokes that go on and on. Just like how some of the new episodes of SpongeBob nowadays aren't as good as the old ones. Yeah, SML, the new videos aren't as good as the old ones. Yeah, basically seeing a whole same thing right here. Now we're gonna end off this video with a few other things that I want to say. Logan, you're a really great guy, and you're appreciated by all. But these videos that you're making aren't appreciated by all. Just so little people. There's really no way to save the channel now, unless Logan is actually smart enough to get rid of the Jeffy character, because for these fans and subscribers, it wouldn't really be worth it. He'd still get paid, and just the normal subscribers would stay and just respect him. But with the new characters and new fans going on nowadays, it's really no possible way for SML to be saved, and it just probably won't be. So yeah, the videos aren't fun to watch. They're just reused with same characters and same jokes over and over again, and it's just not like no way possible for it to ever be fun to watch. Now, if I can make a recommendation, I honestly don't think Logan should just trust and just stick with these new characters that just don't really feel like fun to make the videos just enjoyable. Like characters like Rosalina, Jeffy, the human puppets, and some of those new other characters that they add in here just don't really make it any better. And Logan should just really not trust these characters to really bring his popularity to life. And he really needs to control his cast members and issues too. Now, I'm not saying anything bad about him. He's a really great guy, like I said before, but he really needs to take control of everything. So, yep, everyone, those are all the things I have to say bad about SML and why I don't really support the channel and just not really anything else of here. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments. As for all of you SML protectors and new fans and Jeffy fans, leave your hate comments down below, I guess. Go ahead and tell me I can't dislike SML just for these little reasons that I said, which make total sense. I don't want to hear any of you guys, you Jeffy fans, or you protectors, and just dislike this video, and just, like, don't listen to any of the things I say which are true. You should just really, like, listen for once. But for all you fans who are sticking with me and making sure some of the stuff I say are true, yeah, thank you. For all you toxic Jeffy fans, whatever. I don't even care. I'm just glad I'm sticking my opinions out here. But yeah, that's pretty much all the stuff I have to say now. But yeah, other than that, that's pretty much all I want to say. Thank you guys for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe. Go and subscribe to all the SML channels if you want and support them. I really do want to support them, but it's hard to do that because of all the toxic stuff that are going on. So yeah, Logan, if you're watching this, which I highly doubt you will, I wish you the best of luck and for your success. Other than that, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Goodbye.